Join me as I dive into the world of foldable phones and challenge myself to see if they really can change the future of communication. The buzz around foldable phones has been building up for years, and finally, they're here. Well, sort of. We've seen prototypes, concept designs, and even some early adopters showing off their bendy devices. But what's the big deal about foldable phones anyway? Are they just a novelty, or do they have the potential to revolutionize the way we communicate? From a design perspective, foldable phones offer a level of flexibility that traditional smartphones just can't match. Imagine being able to carry a large screen device in your pocket, unfolding it to watch a movie or play games, and then easily tucking it away when you're done. It's an intriguing idea and one that could fundamentally change how we think about our phones. But before we get too carried away, let's take a step back and look at how we got here. The evolution of smartphones has been marked by incremental improvements in design, performance, and features. From chunky early models to sleek, edge-to-edge displays, we've seen massive advancements in just a few short years. And yet, despite all these changes, the fundamental form factor of the smartphone has remained largely the same. That is, until foldable phones came along. Let's take a look at how smartphones have evolved over the years. The first iPhone, released in 2007, was a game changer. It introduced multi-touch gestures, a mobile app store, and a sleek, minimalist design that would influence generations of smartphones to come. Fast forward to the present, and we've seen advancements in camera technology, processor power, and storage capacity. But throughout it all, the basic design of the smartphone has remained relatively unchanged. This is where foldable technology comes in. By allowing a device to bend and flex, manufacturers can create devices that are both larger and more portable than traditional smartphones. It's a development that's been years in the making, with companies like Samsung, Huawei, and Motorola investing heavily in flexible OLED displays and hinge mechanisms. So, what do these devices look like? Well, Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip, for example, has a 6.7-inch display that can be folded shut like a clamshell. When closed, the device is roughly the size of a compact mirror, making it incredibly portable. When open, you get a large, tablet-like screen that's perfect for watching videos or browsing the web. Another popular model is the Huawei Mate X, which features a massive 8-inch display that can be folded and stowed away in a compact package. This device is more like a mini tablet with a powerful processor and ample storage capacity. And then there's the Motorola Razr, a reboot of the classic flip phone from the early 2000s. This one features a 6.2-inch display that folds shut like a traditional flip phone, with a sleek, retro-inspired design that's sure to turn heads. But how do these devices differ from traditional smartphones? For one, they're often more expensive, with prices ranging from around $1,000 to over $2,000 for top-of-the-line models. They also tend to be more fragile, with complex hinge mechanisms and flexible displays that are more prone to damage. And yet, despite these drawbacks, many users are finding that the benefits of foldable phones far outweigh the costs. Take, for example, the enhanced multitasking capabilities of these devices. With a large, flexible display, you can easily have multiple apps open at the same time, making it easier to stay productive on the go. You can also use the device in multiple modes, such as tent mode or tablet mode, which can be really useful for watching movies or playing games. Another major benefit is portability. Because these devices can be folded up into a compact package, they're incredibly easy to carry around. And with advancements in battery technology, you can often get a full day's use out of a single charge. But what do industry experts think about foldable phones? According to TechCrunch's Brian Heater, foldable phones are a significant step forward in terms of design and functionality. They offer a new way of thinking about what a phone can be and how it can fit into our lives. Meanwhile, CNET's Jessica Dalcourt notes that foldable phones are still in their infancy, but they have the potential to change the game. They're not just a gimmick, they're a real innovation. We also spoke with some early adopters to get their thoughts on foldable phones. Sarah, a marketing manager in New York, told us that I was skeptical at first, but once I got my hands on the Galaxy Z Flip, I was hooked. It's so easy to carry around, and the flexibility is amazing. Meanwhile, John, a software engineer in San Francisco, noted that I was blown away by the Mate X. It's like having a mini tablet that fits in my pocket. The multitasking capabilities are incredible. So, what does the future hold for foldable phones? Will they become the new normal, or are they just a flash in the pan? According to many experts, foldable phones are here to stay and will continue to evolve and improve over the coming years. As manufacturing processes improve, we can expect to see prices come down, making these devices more accessible to the masses. In the end, foldable phones have the potential to fundamentally change the way we communicate. With their enhanced multitasking capabilities, portability, and flexibility, they offer a new way of thinking about what a phone can be. Whether or not they'll change the future of communication remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: they're definitely worth keeping an eye on. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on foldable phones in the comments below. Do you think they're the future of communication, or just a novelty? Let me know. And if you like this video, be sure to check out my other videos on tech innovations and emerging trends. Until next time, stay curious